Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where we start off on the Hector Exclusive map, Crazed Beast, Chapter 25, with tons of troops surrounding our squad over here. We've set everyone up nicely into little kind of guerrilla segments here, with sword troopers ready to go and take on a lot of pirates over this way. We've got ourselves a couple of axe guys, plus Lowen to take on Lance guys coming this way, and then we've got ourselves our airborne division backed up hopefully by Will quite nicely, but with troops coming in we do worry about how this is going to work, and the only way we'll find out as we aim to defeat Pascal is to press start, deploy Molinas and fight. Oh, Olis! We're moving out too, right, Olis? Let's go, Florina. Okay, but there are so many of them. If only Florina were here with us. Florina, it's not helping us to talk about her now. Now, Olis, give us our orders. Indeed we shall. So, starting off, I guess we shall move our troops upwards in the sword squadron and try to get Lynn some experience. Maybe I should have given her something like the HP cloak or something like that, given her some more health. But in the meantime, everyone advances, and we'll probably back you up with Sarah, the cleric, because, well, healing always helps in these kind of terms or anything like that. Right, so we have ourselves a ton of archers on ballistas here, all nicely in range, more or less, with our Pegasus sisters. So we've got to watch out for that. In the meantime, we could just nip straight over and start attacking and start leveling people up. Florina here has the Earth Seal in case she needs to promote anytime shortly. So that's not going to be too bad. So let's get attacking over here. We've got an iron sword as we take out the first of our enemies. Got a halberd here, but we don't really mind about that. We'll just take you down. As Fiora gains even more experience, so we've got to keep him out of range of all of these guys, which means that we could take on that pirate in the center. So let's try and do that then. Silver Lance will do it. And Iron Lance will do it as well, though. But we do have the chance of getting hit for a fair bit of damage, which we don't want to happen, but hopefully we should get by this without too much of an issue, though he does have weapon win because the halberd beats the lances, but still, judging on the percentages, we won that battle. Alright, so that takes out two of the pirates in the water. We could be attacked by Pegasus Knights apart from that, with steel lances here. Well, let's get moving onwards. So, do we want to move on to this one straight away or not? Because I imagine, if anything, this one's actually able to be attacked by pretty much everything. And do you know what, Bashra? You actually have an ability here to use bows yourself, so we should actually trade over something here, like an iron bow in replacement for something. Let's switch your iron axe for the time being. So now you've got a bow as well. You'd probably be better off to send forward to something like that. So now we've got two bowmen instead of one. I really should have looked at that before. If we go here and ride, I do worry about putting you too much in the range of tons of attacks. So what we'll take is we'll take this one and move it into position as we need it. Right, so we could take out, for example, one of the Pegasus Knights here, making you a fair bit safer there, Florina, as you cross. In the meantime, we've got this guy that can come at us, and we'll just leave Guy to fight him, I imagine. Or we could move Hector forward. Okay, this guy's got a lance as well. What's the overall range for Ballista Guy here? Okay, that's his range. If we move Hector to this spot, Iron Axe will be simply done, and then move Guy back a little bit. Everything should be safe for that party as well. So I guess these ones can cross the water, but we'll see exactly what happens this turn. Not suspend, we want to end. And see what happens next turn. So playing it safe first of all to let them come on to us. Our flying squadron is pretty much taking care of a lot of the people in the water, and the cavalrymen are moving forward, so Axe Squad will be needed. Perfectly moved on to who we wanted you to. Right, Iron Axe will take 17 HP. And doubled up, in fact. Hector isn't our fastest, but easily puts that one away, so not bad. Only a speed of 6 that managed to double there, but yeah. Not so good for the Hector level ups. Ellawood's been doing a lot better than Hector this time round. Alright, so you're not going to take down the village. That's nice to see. Let's see if I can get there then. Protect that and make sure it's safe this turn. I don't think the pirates are making it anytime soon after all, so, well, what should we do first? It seems to me like we should take care of 2 more casters that are around us here. We've got another axeman coming in, but you're not going to be able to stop anything, so Fiora, now let's put you up higher, because then you can Iron Sword this guy twice. Get your sword skill up. And we'll have Florina take on the lower one of the 2. Or Divine misses completely. Airborne Squadron take them out. As Fiora levels up. Alright, level 4 Fiora, gain some strength, speed, res, luck. Nice! And got herself a Divine as well. Right, so Florina, you can come in and take down this one. Iron Lance will do the job. I wonder if Silver Lance will one-shot. No. Steel Lance will still double though. But Iron Lance we've got tons of, so let's just use Iron for now. We could double with everything more or less, so Florina dodges that attack. And puts away the enemy. Air Squadron works perfectly, and Florina is just about to get promoted, more or less. Right, so apart from that, let's start to take down ballistas, shall we? Ballista on ballista warfare is about to begin. But we can't take him down in one go. We will take him down next turn. We've got 1 troop coming in here, which means that, well, Lowen could get there to use swords versus, so that wouldn't be too bad. Plus, he'd probably very much easily dodge there. Lowen's got a little bit more experience. Yeah, let's send you forward, Lowen. Take that one out for me. Right, Steel Sword will do the job, won't it? Well, that guy didn't even have a chance of hitting. 0, 0, 0. Even if he did hit, he would not do any damage. I guess it's worse when they have a chance to hit and still can't do any damage, really, because then it's just like, pink, oh, yeah, yeah, that didn't go too well for me. Right then, Lyn, let's see if you can get in and win. Right, Manicati will take him out, so I'm, to be honest, going to use some charges of that for now. Axes versus swords don't work out well for you. It works out very well for Lyn. Right then, some strength, skill, speed, and res. Some extra defense would not go amiss on you here, Lyn. Trust me on that. I'd rather you had some defense and could tank up some stuff. Right then, we'll change to an Iron Sword here, but none of these guys will be able to do anything, and so our backup squadron stays in the back, nice and safe. Right, 1 ballistic guy is nearly down, so once we've taken them out, we can start moving it proper. But in the meantime, we'll wait, we'll move up here, and to be honest, why don't we? I mean, it's there, and Oswin's been able to promote for a little bit. We should promote him before we actually use him again. Rather than waste experience on him, as I probably have. So Oswin promotes once more, and gains himself a ton of lovely stats, of course. And can now use axes on top of everything. Because yes, Super Oswin is way better than Wallace. That's his promoted stats versus, it's just the strength and the defense alone. That's exactly what you want, more or less. Right, so we'll move our Swordmaster guy a little bit closer here, but to be honest, we may as well leave this turn as well. And see about taking that village next time. Okay, so it seems we actually scared away one of the archers to heal a little bit, maybe? Right, Manicati ×2 will take you down. Maybe we don't want to use that sword too much, but still. So much experience is available for Lyn here. So much experience indeed. And now Lance Squad starts pushing forward. Alright, the rest of the Lances are in fact going for Fiora. And they're even switching around on the ballistas to be able to get damage onto Will. That's a nasty little trick of theirs. Alright, Fiora will be able to shrug this off with no problem, being promoted unit and all. And we've got ourselves a hand axe over the way, but of course, zero chance of anything. Okay, now we've got long-range spell attacks coming, which is not exactly what we want, so we probably want to dash in and take that guy out ASAP. But now even more caster units are coming out. That's a bit ridiculous. Right, we got pirates as well coming, so this village really needs saving. That's for sure. The only problem is if I go for that boss, the ballista guy over there can get me. That's what I do not want. So let's try and take this ballista guy down as much as possible again as Will levels up. And we couldn't even see him level up because it was off the map. Right, we gained speed, defense, and res. Nicely done. The only other option we have is maybe to go in with something like a short spear and, well, yeah, that'll take him out, won't it? Nothing we can steal from him, I'm guessing. Well, we probably could, but all the same, it's got Purge equipped. We don't need a divine. We'll just get you through. Second attack critical. So Fiora's nice and safe. That guy's defeated. We don't have any worry about that anymore. Of course, now we're going to be getting in a lot of shines on us, but we've got ranged weaponry equipped, so Fiora should be able to mop up here. Apart from that, let's move in, and we don't have any ranged weapons. Let's just visit the town. I heard there was a fighter whose sword work was a terror to behold. I travelled a long way to see him myself, but it wasn't my brother. My brother's strokes are far more lovely. I would lend you my sword, but I'm looking for someone. Take this. It's a poor substitute. Perhaps it will help you. Well, that's not a sword. That is very much a whip, but that's a very, very handy whip indeed, if you think about it. I'll take that, no problem. And I'll wait over here, because that will be what I need to promote, more or less. Elysian Whip instead of the Earth Seal, so no, not bad at all. Right. Apart from that, let's step forward a little bit here and see about using the bow a little bit. Well, we could get attacked from range if we do, so that's not so great. Let's move you to here. Change you for an axe. And that'll work for me for the time being. Alright, you're going to keep hand-axing me, that's for sure, so that's going to be irritating for the time being. If I move you at the very least, I could then get at least a hand-axe back over the way, so that's not too bad. The guy would do 0 damage for hitting me, but we're going to have a miss fest first of all. And we're in the bushes, so we should be fine either way. Let's move everyone else forward. We've taken out one of the boss characters after all. Right, so how far forward can you move? Well, we could fight you in the bushes, but we don't really want to, so we'll move to here. We'll change the Iron Soul for the meantime. Elowood can get forward as well, keep matching the speed. And Raven's here to take out the boss if need be. Right, so that's that round done. Everyone else stays still for the time being, because we're just wondering when we need them. Well, now we're going to need Canas to heal that guy, but we'll be able to take him out next round. That's one archer got rid of. Oh, you can actually attack Florina from there? Well, that's mean. I wasn't expecting you to be able to. And Florina didn't manage to do the business in finishing you off, but that does give her the experience she needs to promote. So we'll thank you for that, as we cap out on speed there, probably. An enemy troop comes in, but of course lance versus axes means that smash, win. Alright, no one went for Hector then. All for Bartra. Easily taken down. Bartra's so muscly. Look at his biceps, they're bulging. As he levels up yet again and gains even more strength. A little bit more speed as well helps. Indeed it does. So tons of troops now attacking Fiora, but of course we're expecting these spells to be shrugged off. A ranged attack on Bartra only does a small amount of damage. Here we go then, it's time to short spear pretty much everyone. Second attack critical. We want first attack criticals. Okay, going close range this time then for this opponent. First attack critical is good. For a crit chance versus the amount of time she's critting, mind you, it's really high. Come on, Fiora, shrug off another one. Easily done. Attack. 2-shot. Nicely done. Level up. Alright, only skill and res gain there, but the res up there is just meaning that none of these spellcasters can even touch me. Easily taken down. The skill gives us a little bit of a better hit chance. And the crit chance has gone up as well. Alright, hand axe coming in, which means this time round I can actually just hit you in the face. Why are you attacking Lowen when you can't even do anything? Right, so tons more piratey Majobbas just came out, so that's not so great for us, is it? Right, Lynn. Here comes the problem. Do we want to put you into a position where you could take tons of damage? It's a possibility that you could take a ton. And that's something I don't want, especially if these bosses move. If they move, then moving you there is not so great. Well, let's move Eliwood to here. With a silver sword. Versus a silver axe. That'll be quite an interesting little trade. An iron sword here. Now let's go Manikarti. We've got 34 charges. Take them out. Take them out as much as you can. And then here, forward cleric. And backup man. That's pretty much what you're playing at the moment, sir. Apart from that, Hector, do you want to deliver justice now finally onto that guy? Well, you can't one-shot him either way. One way we could look at this is we could take over... Oh, we can't take over. Only Will can then. Right, so we can Iron Bow this guy, knock down his HP a little bit. Look at Bartra with the bow act. Man, even his bow's massive. And then attack to move the experience over with an Iron Axe. Okay, and then I guess take out one of our troublesome guys. And now we've gained enough speed that we can double on a ballista as well. Interesting. Right, so how far can Mr. Pirate move next time? Well, he can attack Oswin. Lowen can't get into attacking him, I'm guessing. Oh no, we can if we want to javelin him down twice. And then we could send Guy up there even to just block a little bit more. But to be honest, you'll be fine taking this guy out, won't you? In fact, you can double him. So go on, I believe you can hit twice. Aw, come on, Oswin. So close. And Canas is just there going, well, I could heal, I guess. That's not a problem for you. So now we wonder what else is going on. Well, Florina's going to escape in the time being to get herself that lovely promotion that she deserves. So now we have ourselves 2 promoted Falco Knights. I thought I'd use more than one of these guys rather than use Heath this time round. So gaining some extra defense, some strength and whatnot. We can now use swords apart from that. Well, I'd have to say Fiora's stats look a lot more interesting to me in general. Just because of her higher defense and higher res that she's got currently. To be honest, I'd say she definitely won this battle. Pretty much. Right, so apart from that, she's in the midst of a ton of battle herself, so maybe we'll get her out of there for the time being. Right, how far can you attack? Well, that pirate's still safe, so what we'll do is we'll just back out a little bit, and I want to see what we can do about bringing people into a certain lady's range. Let's go in with Florina as well next turn. Right, apart from that, ending the turn will bring forward a ton of troops onto us, so let's see what happens next. Right, the archers decided to rejoin and start firing upon us yet again. And Oswin will easily defend this one, but will he hit? He will. You're a bit further behind on the promotion trail there, Oswin. now the pirates are like, well, we need to get in there. Right then, so they're going to attack Ellawood rather than Lynn. There was a couple of people that could attack Lynn there, but I guess Ellawood's the target they chose. A hammer's not going to do much to me with a hit chance of 0. As long as we hide in the trees, we're perfectly fine. So here we go, Lindis. Again, a hit chance of 0. Maybe we could have got this guy with the Iron Sword rather than the Manikati. But there's another level up. Right then, some skill and some luck gain there. Some more strength and defense is what I really want. I do have items I can use though to gain some extra defense for Lynn. Ellawood takes out this one with Silver Sword in hand. The only reason we've got the Silver Sword is we're worrying about Mr. Bossman, of course. Lindis attack this time. And Manikati critical takes him out. Nicely done. Lovely experience gain. And it seems the boss does move, so we were right in worrying. So Ellawood should be able to double him, maybe? No, only a single. But levels up, so that's not a problem. Right then, speed, luck, and HP gained. As it seems now everyone's moving around because they're like, oh, I kind of chased these guys and then they moved away. Yeah, I know, I'm so annoying. Right then, it's time for the Axemen to start on them, or to be honest, we could move ourselves certain people back in range, but Bartra takes a little bit of damage. And someone joins the party. Wow, it started, she says, but we'll leave it till next episode to find out exactly what started. Join me then for more Fire Emblem, and I'll see you guys around on the next turn. Bye-bye.